Don't us.
Terrible, I'm ashamed of it.
And they're putting things up that they pulled down a few years ago because it was costing too much to clean them.
It's not fair in Youngster Street because there's
No,
nothing,
there's nothing
here for that.
It's not a town anymore, it's just rubbish.
They don't seem to care about community these days.
Too much taken away and not enough put back in its place.
The town has gone so quiet, it's really sad.
And that is the sad part of Llanelli's past.
Many of the shops have closed. That's largely due to Trustra and to internet shopping.
It's changed the town centre quite a lot.
There's not enough things in the town centre to attract people here.
I'm Babs and I'm from Llanelli.
I'm Gloria and I'm from Llanelli.
I'm Margaret and I live in Llanelli, from the report.
What are some of your favourite memories of living in Llanelli?
Oh, mine is getting drunk actually.
There's
Queuing to
two.
go in the pubs.
I love the pubs in Llanelli.
Yeah.
Shopping.
Yeah.
Shopping. Town was
Bouncing.
there.
We had a bowling alley. That was fun, wasn't it? Did you ever go bowling?
Bowling.
I used
No,
to
I
give
never,
the
I never
shoes.
tried it. I didn't like it.
No.
No. We had ice skate. We had roller skating.
But it was...
In the Glen.
Oh, I remember going there.
In the Glen.
I couldn't do it.
I could roller
On the
skate.
dance floor going around,
yeah.
innit?
Are there any shops, restaurants or pubs that hold special meaning for you?
Woolworths.
Yeah.
We used to go Woolworths.
Oh, the Woolworth.
Where opposite Home Bargains there.
Yes, Woolworth.
That used to be Woolworths.
Woolworth.
It's Woolworth.
Woolworths. Oh, I remember Woolworths. It's beautiful. Pick and mix. We first came here December 2006. All the Christmas lights were out in the centre and it was beautiful, it was vibrant, there was so much going on that we immediately fell in love with it. And we decided this is where we wanted to come and stay.
Hi, my name is Ruby. What's your name?
Hello, my name is the Reverend Eldon Phillips. I'm from Llanelli originally. Was away from Llanelli for a number of years, but grew up in Llanelli. I was born, I'll tell you when I was born in 1950. So you can work out my age now, can't you, right? How old I actually am.
How was it like growing up in Llanelli?
It was absolutely wonderful. It's amazing to think sport played a great part. I wasn't that good, but it played a great part in my life. And when I recollect my childhood, sport comes into quite a lot.
O dechreuais I ware rygbi I Llanelli yn 2005 ar ôl gorffen prifysgol. Dwi'n reiddiol o bentre Llangennech, so tyfus I lan o ware trwy'r tîmoedd ieuenctid yn Llangennech cyn gorffen prifysgol a dechrau ware I Llanelli. Ar y pryd yn amlwg yn ware yn Parc Ystrade, jyst ger draw i'r ysgol cyn symud draw I Parc Ysgaled yn hwyrach mlaen.
Bore dan Mr Evans. Ar ysbryd ar y chi wedi bod yn brifathro yma, a pa newidiadau wedi chi wedi gweld yn yr ysgol dros y blynyddoedd?
Swn i'n dweud mae'r peth mwyaf wedi weld ydy tyfiant yn niferoedd y disgyblion. Da ni fyny erbyn hyn, erbyn mis Medi nesa, dwi'n credu fyddwn ni fyny I tua 1,300 o ddysgwyr. Dwi'n credu ddechreuais I yma yn 2006, dwi'n credu ar y pryd oedd tua 700. 7 I 800, right? So 500 bron o dyfiant yn faint o ddisgyblion sgynnon ni'n ystradau. Sydd yn wych, sydd yn ffantastig o beth. Yr unig broblem sydd gennau ydy ffindio lle iddyn nhw gyd, right? Fel wyt ti'n gwybod, ond ie. Degfed flwyddyn fel pennaeth, ond 20 I gyd.
Pa mor bwysig yw hi i'n dref gael ysgol gyffin gyfrwng Gymraeg a pha effaith mae'n ei chael ar y gymuned?
Yn ystod y blynyddoedd diwetha, bod nifer o ysgolion cynradd yn ardal Llanelli yn troi I fewn I ysgolion cyfrwng Cymraeg. Dwi yn awyddus iawn I wneud yn sicr bod ni fel yr unig ysgol uwchradd cyfrwng Cymraeg yn neud yn sicr bod y bobl ifanc sydd yn dod i fewn drwy'n drysau ni yn cael y cyfleoedd ne i siarad Cymraeg, i ddatblygu'r Gymraeg, ac i wneud yn sicr bod nhw'n cael y safon, bod nhw'n gadael yr ysgol yma efo safon yn y Gymraeg sydd yn golygu bod nhw'n gallu symud ymlaen, os dyn nhw'n mynd i weithio neu'r coleg, neu beth bynnag, i wneud yn sicr bod gen nhw'r gallu a'r sgiliau yn y Gymraeg i wneud be maen nhw isio o'i bywydau yn symud ymlaen.
Llanelli was a very special place, very sports orientated actually. The other thing that I remember very, very easily as well is having a bike. Now, having a bike today is quite common, of course, but having a bike in those days was very special because it got you around, you know. And the other thing that when I think back compared to today, I suppose, is the amount of time that I spent out of the house.
Un o'r atgofion mwyaf sydd gyda fi yw chwarae gyda lot o boes ifanc oedd yn dod trwy system ysgalets ar y pryd. Felly wrth i rhai o enwogion byd rygbi Cymru nawr, Gareth Davies, Jonathan Davies, Rhys Priestland, Liam Williams, datblygu yn ei gyrfa nhw, wnaethon nhw treulio amser yn chwarae Llanelli. Felly oedd e'n fraint gweld y talent oedd gyda nhw, a oedd e hefyd yn hyfryd gweld nhw'n datblygu fel chwaraewyr rhyngwladol o'r safon uchaf.
What are some of your favourite memories of living in Llanelli?
The one favourite memory of me is actually setting up a lifeguards station at Llanelli Beach. It was a canoeing lifeguard club, so it wasn't just lifeguarding where you think you're standing on the edge of a pool and you know whatever, and you do all the life saving and all that. It actually worked out to be a lot more fun, but we tended to go on canoeing trips as well as learning the lifeguarding, and we still run courses where the building is now, where there's a cafe or restaurant on the beach. That's where our building was.
Pob un o'n ni fel unigolion, fel pobl, i ni gyd eisiau gwybod pwy ni, ble ni'n dod o. A mewn ffordd dyna beth yw hanes i ni'n edrych nôl ar y gorffennol, a mae hwnna'n helpu ni ddeall y presennol ac o bosib beth sy'n mynd i ddigwydd yn y dyfodol.
Beth yw'r hoff atgofion o Llanelli a pham?
Eisteddfodau genedlaethol ac eisteddfod yr Urdd. Cofio eisteddfod genedlaethol yn Llanelli yn y flwyddyn 2000 a gofynnwyd i ysgol Gyfun Ystradau i agor yr eisteddfod ac fe wnaethon nhw berfformio cynhyrchiad o Joseph.
Are there any traditions or festivals you would love to see revived?
That's a good question, but if I was to pick one of them, when I was a youngster, on New Year's Day, we used to go round the houses singing Blwyddyn Newydd Dda, Happy New Year. It was called, the tradition in Welsh was called Canu Calennig, and people used to give us money, and then at 12 o'clock, we had to stop singing, right? So that was my pocket money for at least a month. And it made people feel happy because young people were going around wishing them Happy New Year. Now that is one little tradition I'd like to see revived.
1911, pryd oedd terfysgoedd yn Llanelli. Terfysgoedd oedd y streic fawr mewn dechrau off gyda pobl oedd yn gweithio ar y rheilffyrdd ac lawr y bwys y station fe gas 2 ddyn i seithi a'i lladd a dwi ddim yn credu bod pobl yn gwybod digon am terfysgoedd Llanelli. Hefyd, oedd gyda ni terfysgoedd Merched Becad lan yn yr Hendi, ble o Tollborth, fe gafodd menyw fyna o'r enw Sera i lladd hefyd, a falle bod pobl ddim yn ymwybodol o hwnna. Felly dyna ddau falle pwysig iawn fi'n credu dyle pawb sy'n byw yn Llanelli, Cylch yr Hendi i wybod amdano.
Mae gan Llanelli hanes rygbi cyfoethog. Beth ydych chi'n meddwl sy'n gwneud y dref mor anghyfrddol am y gam?
Fi'n credu bod e'n rhywbeth hanesyddol bendant, slawer dydd, falle nôl yn y 60au, 70au, 80au, oedd y clwb rwgbi yn gynolig i'r dre, oherwydd oedd yn amlwg oedd lot o bobl yn gweithio yn diwydiant dir ar y pryd, eto ger yr ysgol, hen gweithfeydd Dewport, ac yn draddodiadol wedyn bydde pawb yn gweithio'n galed trwy'r wythnos, a wedyn ar ddydd Sadwrn fydde pawb yn mynd lawr i Parc Ystradau i wylio Llanelli RFC, i wylio'r Scarlets yn chwarae, a wedyn ar ddydd Sul y traddodiad oedd bod pawb yn mynd i'r capel. Felly mae'n gynolig a wedi bod yn gynolig i'r dre am degawdau bellach, a fe wedys i rhywbeth hanesyddol bendant.
Do you think Llanelli has changed since you was younger?
It's changed considerably. Let me give you an example. If you look at the Millennium Coastal Path in Llanelli, we're all familiar with the Millennium Coastal Path, aren't we? Yes? I mean, that's wonderful, isn't it? Yeah? As I said earlier on, that was industrial in previous years, but I mean the advent of the Millennium Coastal Path and its proximity from, am I right now, from Binia all the way to Creuwyd along that path is phenomenal, you know. I remember having to get to the beach in Llanelli when I was a little boy, living in Trinity Road. You had to go over the North Dock, which is where, you know, the North Dock Lake is now. Yeah, you know where that is. You had to go over there, and there were huge sand dunes. And it was quite a task to get to the beach over the sand dunes. And often the sand dunes were discoloured because of the industry close by. So, you know, I'm not one of these people who says, oh, everything was absolutely hunky-dory when I was a little boy growing up, and everything is much worse now. Things are different. Things have changed.
Hi, I'm Cynthia Kirby. I'm a lady who's very much into animals, and I would like to see Llanelli doing more with the environmental things.
How was it when you first moved here compared to how it is now?
Well, when we came here, the town centre was quite different. They had lots of shops. To me, it was a lovely little town centre, and then they opened Trostra, and all the shops seem to have gone up there, and it's changed the town centre quite a lot, but not a lot of choice for people. I think, you know, for older people, having a town centre that was easy for them to walk to was great, but it's changed a lot, so yeah.
I think it's been a little bit neglected in the fact that there hasn't been the investment in it, you know, over the last few years. It's changed a lot because when I came, I remember the market that they had, and there was a lot of it undercover, and that has gone. I think that the theatre, you see, is a positive because that wasn't there when I first came here. So, I mean, I've been going to all the rock concerts. I've spent more money in the theatre, mind, in the last 6 months than I have on anything else, you see, because I love it. And I wish some of you young people had been encouraged to go to, especially the last one, right, because these people who are doing it are proper musicians, and the way that they put rock together and everything, and it was, you know, it was great. And then you get the old biddies seed. I do not jive, but some of them do, but I don't. I stopped doing that years ago. But that's what I like about the changes in Llanelli. There is, as well as the negatives that are happening, that we need to build it and move forward with it, there are so many good things that are coming out of it.
Wel, mae'n gweud popeth nag yw bod dros 50 o flynyddoedd eisoes wedi mynd, a mae pawb dal yn siarad am y gêm enwog na. Un o'r pethau sy'n sefyll mas I fi, beth sy'n digon ffodus nôl yn 2005, I fynd allan I Seland Newydd I gefnogi'r llewod ar eu taith nhw blynyddoedd nôl. A un o'r pethau cynta wrth cerdded o gwmpas y trefi, cerdded mewn i'r tafarndai, cerdded mewn i'r tai bwyta, where do you come from, ble chi'n dod o dwi o Llanelli, Cymru, a mae pobl yn gwybod yn syth. A fi'n credu unrhyw le chi'n mynd yn y byd, unrhyw wlad le maen nhw'n chwarae rygbi, mae'r Scarlets yn byd enwog, a un o'r prif resymau yw am y fuddugoliaeth yna yn erbyn y crysau dion. Mae'r Scarlets yn chwarae rôl hanfodol yn y gymuned. Dwi yn teimlo bod na newid wedi bod dros o bosib 10 diwetha. Dim ar fai sa'n credu ar y clwb, ond oherwydd mae cymdeithas yn newid eitha tipyn hefyd.
Hello, my name's John. I'm known here in the PSU as the Cheeky Monkey. I'm from Plymouth originally, Moved to Wales 1978. I did marry a Welsh girl. 21 years married, and that went quite well.
Are there any shops, restaurants or pubs, past or present, that hold a special meaning to you?
The main one is still there. It's Sandpiper.
What would you like to see added or improved in Llanelli?
What would I like to see added? Get the shops back to where they were. That's a tall order, but I don't think it's going to happen because of Tostra and Park Pemberton.
Bydde fe neis iawn I weld stryd o siopau annibynnol yng nghanol dre Llanelli. A siop Gymraeg. Mae'r farchnad gyda ni yng nghanol y dre a sydd wedi bod na'r blynyddau maith. A mae'n bwysig I ni I gadw'r farchnad a gwneud yn siŵr bod fe'n para yna. Wel, mae'n bwysig iawn I gadw'r sefodau'r urdd I fynd achos mae'n rhoi cyfleoedd mawr ac arbennig o ddau blant ac ieuenctid.
If I remember years ago, they used to do holiday time in the Glen. There was a children's dance.
Dances.
Remember?
Yeah.
They used to, the children could go in there and dance and at a meet and they got nowhere today, just hanging around the roads.
Oh, my name is Conrad Lewis. I live in Llanelli.
What are some of your favourite memories of living in Llanelli?
Well, I lived your life and the Creuwyd years ago, as you know, that's gone, but I used to go there.
When I first came to Llanelli, you used to have Llanelli Flower Festival in September, and it was one of the most fabulous flower festivals for a small town, but everybody from outside was coming in and you'd got these activities going on. And then when Carmarthen took over, they wouldn't call it Llanelli Flower Festival. They wanted to call it Carmarthen Flower Festival. And that's why we've never had another one. Everybody refused. And that is a sad part of Llanelli's past, that is. So there's me on my soap. I like that.
What's wrong, is it? Because what she got in is a new clasp and gold chain.
When did you first open your shop and how did it come about?
Well, I opened it in 1979 and moved into 3 different areas in Llanelli and moved into these premises in 2010.
What do you think has changed about Llanelli? Well, it does. The people come into the town now because there's not much in the town left, only the market and the surrounding shops.
What do you miss from the past from Llanelli?
The people. There's not enough people coming through now.
How have things changed in the town since you opened?
The retail environment in Llanelli has changed dramatically since that time. Many of the shops have closed. That's largely due to Trostra and to internet shopping.
Do you have any funny stories from the past couple of years you've been here or anything?
Sometimes when we open the box of bananas, you might get a spider or even a snake in there. But not lately.
Llanelli has been very supportive to the business, and I'm confident that it will be for many years to come.
Hello, my name's Crystal. What's your name?
Darren Aubrey.
Where are you from?
I live in Ammerford.
When did you move to Llanelli?
The business has been here for 36 years.
Do you consider the market to be the heart of the town?
Yes, the market's heart of the town. There's not much left in the town, but the market is going strong.
Have you got any fond memories of any characters you've seen in the town?
Plenty of colourful characters. We got one customer, Mrs. Hughes, who's 103 years old, and she comes in the market every Thursday and purchases all the products.
How has the market changed since the stall's been open?
We've seen many changes, many traders come and gone, but it's nice to see it full again now.
Hello, my name's Eva. What's your name?
Yes, my name is Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. What made you move to Llanelli?
I moved in August 2016. I opened 9 years now.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
How do you think the Llanelli market has changed?
Change is some quiet, but when I come in, it's still busy.
Yeah, just depends on the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And come to try my food, Thai food in the market. Welcome everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mae fe'n neis bod pawb yn y marced yn really agos. Mae pawb yn rannu pethau a mae fe'n neis I weld bod ni gyd yn dod at I gilydd.
O, fe'n enjoyo cwmpni a gweld lot o bobl.
Sut oedd y marced wedi newid cyn ti wedi bod yma?
O, mae lot wedi newid. Y bobl, mae lot o siopau wedi newid. Sim siwr gwmbynt o siopau yma, lot yn cau.
Hoff atgofion fi o Llanelli yw pan nes I dod â mam pan ni'n ifancach a mynd i'r pet shops o gwmpas y marced.
What are your favourite memories of the market?
My favourite memories of the market is probably pre-COVID actually. I just joined the market. I was looking at ways to get people into the market and I just started to work with the local business improvement district to do different events in the town. One of the more exciting events that probably appeals to you guys is the superhero event in the town. I actually had Iron Man come in and he walked around the market and he talked to different people and he did his thing with his hand and all the rest of it.
Since you've been at Llanelli Market, have you seen many changes?
COVID had a dramatic effect on us all. I came in one day with the understanding I had to close the market and we had to remain closed until I was told otherwise. Following on from COVID, there has been a distinct change in the way people buy and do their shopping. So people learned in COVID how to do online shopping. Even the old dinosaurs like myself who never used online shopping, we started to use online shopping and thought, wow, this is quite easy. So there was lots of changes that COVID brought in. That was particularly evident after COVID and still is affecting markets now.
Are there any plans of improvement in the market in the future?
Now it's funny you should mention that. One of the key aims at the moment, and I'm working with colleagues in Regeneration team, is to develop a new strategy for markets. Town centres have changed, bigger high street retailers have moved out. There's a shift changing the way people shop. So we need to change and we need to adapt the way that people access markets. I can confirm that we do have some plans in draft format in order to improve the way people visit the market and visitor numbers.
Thank you for joining us this morning. We are with the Economic Development Division in Carmarthenshire County Council. I'm James, I'm the Llanelli Coordinator. With me is Tom and Owen. And basically we work on projects to develop places and infrastructure in Llanelli. We basically abide to a document called our Recovery Master Plan, which is a placemaking plan which we base all of our projects off in the town centre. A few of the direct ones that we've been working on, which we'll be showing you today, will be the Market Street North development and as well the YMCA development, which we've got a video to show you the development and progress of over the last few years.
Hello, my name is Phil Swan. I'm the pastor of Llanelli Free Evangelical Church. The church here has been in Llanelli since, I think they started in 1982, so a while back, and the building which we're in originally was the town synagogue, which I think the church came into possession of around about 85, 86, something like that. It's a lovely building, but we've outgrown it. And we're very grateful for that we're in a position where our building is too small. And then amazingly, a while back, it was a Sunday morning, I just happened to be Googling commercial properties in Llanelli, and I noticed that the former police station in the town was up for sale. And we were told by the estate agent that we had, at that point, 2.5 weeks to get an offer in. And basically, we didn't have much money. We didn't know what to do. So because we're a church, we actually called people together to pray, and pretty well without us asking, money started coming in. So we put our offer in. I won't tell you what it was, but it was a very reasonable offer and a very fair offer. And wonderfully, the Dyfed-Powys Police came back and said, we'd be happy to sell to you. Really what we felt over the years when we've been looking at our need for a bigger place is that it might help us to benefit the community and connect with the community. From a church's point of view, one of the big challenges is always, how do you connect with the community? And we want to utilize that site, not only for us. We need a bigger worship space. We need rooms that we can run our youth club and all the other things that we do in a much better environment. Of course we do. But we also want to see that site developed in such a way that it really does benefit the community and brings us in touch with the community and the community in touch with us. So that's really our vision. We were really delighted to be able to show a large group of young people from Ysgol Ystradi around the site. It was a great day. We came together, wanted to show them how big the site is, because it's huge. And we took them inside the building. We went on all the different floors, and inevitably we went to have a look at the place where the cells were and showed everyone around. And it was a great morning. And what really impressed me were the great questions. Well, what are you going to do with this? I mean, it's so much bigger than the place that you have. And that led us into some very interesting conversations. More particularly, I wanted to say to them, well, what do you want to see here? You're young people in Llanelli. What about you? And the amazing thing I found was the level of consideration amongst them for other people in the community. So, for example, someone was talking about, well, you know, there are folks who struggle. Maybe it can be a place where people can come together. And someone else mentioned about maybe it's a sort of place where if people were homeless, they could come and get a shower, they could get their clothes washed. Well, what a great idea. And I thought it was lovely to see this young group of people not only thinking of things they might want themselves, but also thinking of the wider community, which really fits with our heart and our vision as a church for this project.
Hi, my name is Ruby. What's your name?
My name is Malcolm John Williams.
What kind of things do you do day to day when you're not working?
When I'm not working, I'm always working. I'm married.
What made you join the church here?
The church, a variety of reasons. One is that I'd heard about it, and the teaching is very sound.
Do you think it's important to have a community in Llanelli?
Undoubtedly, yes. The Bible says we're in the world, but not of the world. So you've got to be in the community. You've got to make contact and share what you have been given, what you enjoy. If you want to share it with your friends, you've got to be in the community.
So how you all doing, all right? Good? On my screen it says, what is architecture? Does anyone know what architecture is? Design buildings. Good, I like that. So we design certain buildings because we want to do something amazing in them. This one is a big house in Cardiff. This is a big energy centre.
Do you run your own business?
I do. And any profit we get, we give away to charity, to Christian work. I keep no profit. Why do you think? Why do you think that? Yeah, because of my faith.
Nice.
And then the church kind of sits as this kind of cool beacon, but essentially it's going to be craned into position. So the whole of this top bit will just be lifted up and just craned and just dropped into position. That would be pretty cool to watch.
Llanelli has changed like the rest of the towns and villages in the whole of Britain, to be honest with you. everything changes. We got to look forward, but hopefully we should have the right people to make those decisions.
I got a flat now in Llanelli. I love the flat, I love where I live. I love the people I spend time with. And so I regard, now that I've retired and I'm getting older, I regard that I'm quite lucky that I found a place like Llanelli that's not demanding on me and that I enjoy very much.